I think scaling doesn't respond to needs if the scaling is homogeneous. If you just take one sort of set of practices and you say, this is what all teachers need to move towards. I think scaling has to be about creating a framework, creating ways in which teachers can find materials and professional development courses or interactions which are helpful to them, and enabling kind of adaptation perhaps of something for different groups of teachers, because yes, teachers do have very different needs.
I believe we should still work on improving conditions for teachers, such as, for example, extending the understanding about CPD. CPD is a crucial part of teacher leadership development, continuous professional development. And we should revisit and redesign it, in our country, as well as, look at the Stavka system, which is, the system whereby you get salary for the hours you teach rather than, your workload or your responsibility or your, qualifications. So I think we should revisit that system as well.
And formative assessment is still not included in the policy of education in some countries in the region, at the level of the policy, and at the level of practice, it's not well elaborated. And teachers are lacking clear guidelines how to do this. So probably more professional development for teachers for how to conduct formative assessment and how to use it to improve instruction and to support education of children with disabilities is still a challenge.
The work of the school director have to be instructional leaders. In this aspect, they also supposed to be part of the professional development training. So if they do the need assessment, they will do what we call self-efficacy, which is self-learning. So in this aspect, they will be able to identify the needs of their teachers. Because in this school setting, there is no Ministry of Education representative that would take records. It is only within the teachers, and it is only within the school directors and the teachers.
Wrap up some conclusions. We have a very good data set that provides us with good information about what happened during COVID, and also that tries to evaluate the program of the Food for Education program. We find that a household has good nutritional practices. In Kyrgyz household, there are good nutritional practices that we don't find evidence that were affected by the pandemic. We see that caregivers improved their nutritional knowledge due to the SBC nutrition training, and also we find evidence of learning outcome losses due to COVID-19, especially for second graders. And I think that's going in line with the government policies, because they give priority to first graders when it was about school closures.
I think that even people, I would say that parents who have fixed mindset and who don't want to accept or to embrace new way of teaching methodologies, once they see the benefits of trying new things, new stuff in our way of teaching, I'm sure that they will become convinced to accept it. The same goes for managers as well. When managers see that students are growing, they are improving, students are growing and they are enhancing their learning outcomes, in this case, they will be I'm sure that they will be convinced.
We really think school reforms in our region and in general should be informed by research and data and evidence, and less on only political decisions. So we think this was a great start in the right direction, and we hope that this will become a new field where researchers and government officials and civil society and teacher associations join hands to figure out what works, what should happen, what did not work, what should be discontinued. And we think this was amazing that this took place.